We have 5 chickens here at Oscar Mayer. They all have names. Hi, ladies. The garden project started as just like green initiatives in the school. Now the chickens was really just like blacktop playground conversation among some parents. We all thought it would be cool to have urban chickens. None of us really had room in our houses, and so we thought, again, what a great opportunity to show our kids where our food comes from.
Here, I'll put it in my hand. You take it out of my hand. Okay? Throw it on the ground. Well, good job. Try again. Come on.
So my students love the chickens. Because they're right outside of our classroom, we hear the chickens all the time. They are just part of our day.
It's just like part of our school, like just kind of like how we have a cafeteria, we've got a gymnasium, and we have chickens.
Whenever we hear the chickens, we take a look outside, we see what they're up to. My students love to go and volunteer in the chicken coop, and they love to just be around the chickens.
Lola, when did you meet the chickens? When did you first meet them?
With my friends and my neighbors.
Awesome. And what did you all think of the chickens?
Hi, Pops. What do you think?
Having the chickens at the school is a huge impact. I think it teaches the kids that we respect our animals, our environment. It teaches them responsibility as well. And just to be able to have chickens in the middle of the city on a neighborhood block like this is pretty amazing.
She's a total pill. And her name is Turbo Goose because she does this all day long. In fact, we had a neighbor come to the front office of the school and say, I just want you to know that there's something really wrong with your turkey.
The reason that we fell in love with the school when we first toured and visited was because of the chicken coop. I mean, the chickens were there. I think why we leaned towards wanting to come to this school had a lot to do with the chickens being a part of it, because it said something about what the school was about.
We wrote a $10,000 federal grant, which we won, and so we bought 2 giant tumble composters that we have in the back parking lot. So we started composting all of our food waste in the lunchroom. And then when we built the chicken coop, it was a great opportunity to show kids how we can use solar. So there's a solar panel on top of our chicken coop that opens and closes a door. So we're teaching them about, solar power. We also, in designing the chicken coop, we made our roof sort of at a slant, and so all the water runoff goes into a rain barrel. So we're teaching our kids how to harness free water from the sky and water conservation. So they're learning about food, they're learning about sustainability actions. You could do science experiments out there, you can do art projects out there. There's so many components to use by having an outdoor classroom like that.
It's like they're Meyer students, but they're not Meyer students.
How are you doing, ladies?